Welcome yet to another explicit reaction, because here we're just going to say the way it is. Well, from the latest reaction that I did about that the lazy gang are into frenzy, now this one is even more frenzier and more timid. Well, IAM-MARWA complained about the mom and the parents being abused on this YouTube platform. And everybody, even people of insane minds, will even agree onto that kind of subject that no one should really abuse somebody's mother or even to yourself just because by essence you're appearing on YouTube straight. That is not one of the YouTube's regulation. So it must just be that. Let us not encroach to other people's personal boundary. So IAM-MARWA said to himself, as a man, with him he could. But to the parent, the pregnant wife, and his family, then these people should stop. Big time. Well, it is something that really perturbed me, because Nairobi teacher came a wall and started like encountering IAM-MARWA on an issue that even him himself at one point, I remember giving somebody a strike, having mentioned the family, the name. Whether somebody is on this channel or not on this channel, they do not serve an abuse. Reaction, yes, but how do you react? You don't waste a reaction in form of abuse going forward. Perhaps it's time to listen to a Nairobi teacher, then I will come and debunk the notion going forward. So let's dive in.
If you want to listen to this, you can listen. If you don't want, again, it's none of my business, but I'm telling you as it is. The best thing that you can do for your parents is just let them stay out of social media. Let them just stay out of this social media, because this space is very toxic. This space can toxify a person. This space can make somebody crazy. So the best thing that you can just do is just get your parents out of this space. Okay? They don't deserve all this that is coming to them. Okay? They literally don't. You are the one who introduced them to this toxic space. You are the one who is making them to suffer the way that they are suffering. All these sufferings, all these guys, like me, I will tell you that your mother went to the river and she dived with no clothes. The videos are there. She was just wearing some, I don't know, swimming costumes and all that. In a river, Marwa, a river. Come on, of course we know we were talking about Masuba 1. But Marwa, it's okay. So today you will arrest Masuba 1. Tomorrow you will arrest Ernest. The next day you will arrest Gintu. The next day you will arrest all that. But let me ask you a very simple question. One day when you wake up and somebody has reacted about your mother, or somebody has reacted about your father, and your father went and watched it, and probably she has a problem or a disease or somewhere, and then it triggers that sickness, she or he gets shocked, and then they die. Will the arrest really help you at that particular point? Really, honestly, will they help you? Will they accomplish your big dream, your big picture that you see? Marwa, some things you don't have to use, I don't know, money or what. Some things you solve them using your brains. You solve them using your brains, man. Just get your parents off social media. That is the best way you can protect your parents. The best way you protect it. I honestly want you to protect them, because me, I'm imagining my father. Me, I'm telling you guys, if you have joined this live stream right now, the day my father joins social media, that is the day I delete my YouTube
channel. It's telling IAM-MARWA to remove the parent from the YouTube street. It's telling IAM-MARWA, the only way to protect the parents is to let them out of YouTube. I want to tell you, is Koran's dad is on YouTube? No. But how many number of times Koran's dad has been receiving abuse? The same thing I want to ask Nairobi teacher. At one point, you give somebody a strike on this YouTube street because your family and your child was attacked IAM-MARWA Congress dad is being attacked left and right. It's not on YouTube. So the notion that you're saying that they shouldn't be on YouTube simply means that the opposite is true. If they're on YouTube, therefore they deserve insult. They deserve bullying. No, nobody deserves bullying. Reaction, it depends what kind of a reaction. If you're supposed to react, what are you saying? IAM-MARWA is on YouTube. But you guys, the negative reactors, what are you reacting on IAM-MARWA? It's always twisting, it's always insultive. Just because IAM-MARWA have just decided not to take an action, simply you people does not make you to be so clean on a path that the civil suit or civil wrongs and defamation is not applicable. It's enforceable if you decide to do so. You know, the argument itself is an admission that the lazy gang has been insulting, that the lazy gang reaction on other people and IAM-MARWA and suit with the family has been so negative to the core because it doesn't mirror what actually is being done. This is what Nairobi teacher is telling us in a nutshell. Understand it and you put it. And it's telling us, even if the dad will one day join the YouTube, that will be the end of it. I dare Nairobi teacher, he won't do it. With this money on YouTube, Nairobi teacher to delete the comment. Nah, Nairobi teacher will never even delete it. You know, it's a parameter that the problem, people have just decided to go a wall. People have just decided because there is money. Because the IAM-MARWA factor brings money in itself. That's why they could never attack any other content creators, be it those who they deem see to be the top of African YouTuber. They cannot, because if they will do it, there will be no revenue. Because there are some people sitting elsewhere who have just decided that IAM-MARWA must go down. These are the people who are sending money and giving direction who to attack. They've decided to attack IAM-MARWA because IAM-MARWA is thick-skinned. Now they've descended to the wife, they've descended to the parents. And that's why IAM-MARWA is talking, because they knew attacking IAM-MARWA's parent will bring IAM-MARWA to the YouTube street so that IAM-MARWA could talk and tell people desist. This is the notion, and this is an act they've decided that remove their parent out of YouTube. So the real thing is, do you remember when IAM-MARWA told us that there are some big YouTubers elsewhere who are seeing IAM-MARWA as a threat because IAM-MARWA is opening YouTube channels for very many people? It's like IAM-MARWA is diluting the YouTube business for them. Okay, it has just come in Nairobi teacher. Nairobi teacher is telling IAM-MARWA, remove your parents from YouTube just because they're feeling threatened in a way. Not in Nairobi teacher sense, because Nairobi teacher was communicating a message that's been given elsewhere with the people controlling them, with such kind of stale, cryptic vexations that are not making sense. Don't you understand? And that is it. So guys, I've thought of it that way, that there is people spinning this ball at the behind. The next time they will also tell IAM-MARWA, if you don't want any kind of vexations and any other kind of abuse and insultive in this YouTube street, quit the YouTube, because the issue is to bring IAM-MARWA down and deplatforming IAM-MARWA in any other kind of a social media. Who tells us that if somebody appears in this YouTube street, he must be or she must be insulted? There is no any other clean content that somebody can just do and earn his or her money. So clean, they have just to create drama that are not making sense. Then they will juxtapose it to IAM-MARWA. And again, they will have an explanation for it to make sense. And it's not making sense. And this is how they are thinking. And this is their objective. So guys, I'm here to reveal more at the progression stages of this video. But if you're coming across this video for the very first time, kindly click at the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, YouTube shall notify you instantly. My Lord subscriber, may God bless you abundantly. So let's dive in after a break. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Cecil and this is my YouTube channel. So guys, I think let's dive in straight away lest we forget. So the problem is, the naysayers And the negative reactors are voting for Gintu to be giving the gift or the package. JT calls the garbage. Well, no problem. It's because you people cannot give from heart. Anything that is given from Amara, you call them garbage. We know your trajectory, but your time is coming. You'll even need even a food for that garbage to feed on. You want to get it. Well, spot on. Well, they've decided to call Mr. Cecil name that is an old Jamaican fool, questioning the reasons why he decided to go and visit Nyamuhanze village. You know, it's a village that has got problem, yes. A village also that has got vulnerable, yes. That one does not mean there are no vulnerable people in other communities. There are. But it was so special because the people visiting IAM-MARWA are IAM-MARWA personal friends. They are not the lazy gang's friends. Therefore, it was a courtesy upon them that they want to give from their own heart, not for legacy. They are giving a surplus that they're having to change a life and to leave an indelible mark that will come with it of good friends. You know, there are friends that comes with the benefit. And the only benefit that IAM-MARWA wanted to be given is to live a life with a community that is so well vibrant, that a community who for very many number of times have lacked or have experienced what we call the delinquencies of services. Now I've got something at hand to swallow. But the problem, we have majority of people who sometimes cannot think. The main reason is to dismantle all the philanthropic programs in the society, and they see hatred whenever they see IAM-MARWA. That if IAM-MARWA miss in the equation, therefore they call that one as unity. It ain't. So in isolation of IAM-MARWA, there is unity. But the bigger picture of IAM-MARWA, therefore, there is a unity delinquencies. It cannot be. Perhaps, let's watch this video below. And I will come and put something into perspective, the so-called things. So let's start in straight away.
Guys, Maro says that people should stop abusing his pregnant wife, should stop abusing his mom and all that. Just remove them here. Nobody will come for them. No, like what will we say? Now, we won't have anything to say. Well, you can't say anything about what you don't see. There is no way you can say anything about what you don't see. You only say something, you talk about something that you see, okay? Cecil is an ignorant Jamaican man who is being controlled by this swamp human because he's allowing it for what exactly? Tell me, Auntie, what does Cecil want in this flipping village? Okay, apparently he's doing it for the legacy. And I wonder what kind of legacy is he trying to leave when the first shipment that he brought is already not leaving legacy, but leaving division and leaving some people unsatisfied, I mean, and leaving also a bad taste in other people's mouth. Guys, remember what Percy said? She was being gifted with conditions. Now, Mr. Cecil, is your wife watching this? Does your wife know that you apparently gave Percy conditions so that she can get those gifts? Is your wife aware of that? Is that the kind of legacy that you are fighting for? Seriously? Is that the legacy that you are fighting for? Is it worth it? My biggest question is that, is all this worth it? Is it worth it? You know, if you were a younger person, I would understand. If you were like a Nairobi teacher, I would understand. If you were at least somewhere my age, I would say, okay, yeah, he's trying to build his YouTube channel so that he can get money that he has not gotten or whatever, or he's trying to lick Mara's nyash because he wants ABCD. But at your age, you already have everything. You already have a wife. You already have grandkids, maybe. I don't know. I'm just assuming that. You have everything. And now you're here. See, now, Mr. Cecil, this is why I want to tell you that whatever you are doing, you might think that you're building, but no, you're not. You are destroying. Now, look at those people, the so-called people who pinned the comments. Guys, we are still on who pinned the comments.
I believe you've
who pinned the comments? Kibe, who pinned the
and you've seen how Miss P talks derogatory, calling Jamaican uncle, and Nairobi teacher has just read it on his channel. This is why we call it age is an honor. And abusing the elderly itself is not wise, because even if you didn't see them, they're doing wrong. The fact is respect itself. That's the boundary. That's how I was wired and brought up, that any person elderly or any other person who is just ahead of me, even with one ear, this is how I can correct them. But I cannot be angry to them, outburst at them, call them all this kind of derogatory statement that you are seeing here by Miss P talks. So sad. All of it comes with the curses. And at one time, you'll see, watch this space. Now, they're questioning the reasons why Mr. Cecil is doing such kind of charity in Nyabohanse. They're even questioning the reasons why it's there, that he must visit that Nyabohanse. Well, this is IAM-MARWA personal friends. And they're giving back to the community in a way like their friendship with IAM-MARWA. It's well intended. Sometimes you might have visitors visiting your home. Others will end up planting trees. Others will end up sponsoring children all along. So these are the personal friends of IAM-MARWA. Therefore, they have to visit Nyabohanse. There is no question that you must bring here. Why are they in Nyabohanse? Full stop. Period. That's like you people. You have got friends that sometimes might visit you in Bungoma, Trans or here. The same way Miss P also have some 10 kinds of friends that might visit him in his house or wherever destination she is. So there is no doubt. Secondly, it's not a matter of leaving legacy. The legacy itself will ensue after you've given from the heart. Even the Bible commands that the love we have for one or for your neighbor, then to yourself. You don't start with yourselves. That's why you see Mr. Cecil, I've just decided to give from the heart. To the level that Nairobi is asking that Mr. Cecil has had enough, that you can go and enjoy. No. Mr. Cecil is a philanthropist. The reasons why I'm telling you the age is a honor, there's a particular kind of age that you've reached. And all you have that you see, this one will go to waste. Therefore, you'll want to always give. Not for the legacy, but it's a matter of satisfaction from the heart, because even the person at the caliber of the Cecil and his friends and the wife, sometimes they don't even eat much. Sometimes they can even thirst. Eating an ounce of a food will be enough for them. They don't need to consume much or accumulate much of wealth toxically or primitively. But there's an art of giving. It comes from the heart. Nobody forces them. The legacy will come at the end. Mr. Cecil never said that I want to give for a legacy. It is what Nairobi teacher is telling us, but that is not the main theme why Mr. Cecil is helping. It's giving from his own heart going forward. But certain kind of disrespect given towards Mr. Cecil is not good, it's not well intended. I wonder, even the Jamaican themselves in the comment section decided just abusing their own. They're abusing. Sometimes it's something that you come and like, are people wired differently? Others were just meant to be talking bad about each other. So guys, you could really see that it's something that was choreographed. It's something that all the lazy gang are not happy, because all they were praying for is like, they wanted Jamaican uncle and Mr. Cecil to get out of IAM-MARWA faction. But these people, there's a bigger picture they're seeing, that they're still in IAM-MARWA's life. And they will be visiting Nyabohanse to continue helping, but now the trajectory itself will change, because they're now targeting the orphanages going forward, because somebody cannot be abusing you all the time at the hands that giveth, and you want to abuse itself. Let me know what you're thinking at the comment section. Until next time, this is Senior.